Alright, welcome back to Timberborn. We're going to be doing update 7. We're going to be doing a new game with the Iron Teeth. We're also going to be continuing our little episodes of doing custom made maps. And these aren't maps by me. I wanted to show you something real quick. Diorama, this one. I'm not going to be doing this one, but I just wanted you to kind of look at this map real quick, and then we're going to go over here to Quadrama, and it's basically the same map, just a little bit bigger. If you notice, right here is kind of the original map that I showed you on the official map stand. So this one's just a little bit bigger, gives us a little bit more to work with. I have not played either map, but once again, we are going to kick this up on hard mode. And we are going to get into this, and you will be right back in a second. Alright, I haven't really thought about this yet, but the name of our Iron Teeth series is going to be... we're going to go original. Meat Tail. Metal Tail. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so let's let our beavers get out, just like that. And we are going to kind of get an overview of this real quick. Alright, so we have this base of water that's flowing down here. Obviously it meets into a bad tide. We got some metal here. We got a nice grove of oak up here. And as you see, it basically copies itself the whole way around. So this mirrors this side. This seems to mirror this side. So it's basically a mirror image of each side of the original map, which is, I guess, kind of clever in some sense. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to zoom out here. There we go. That'll be a nice little screenshot. Alright, so getting back into it. Let's get this going. And then we are going to quickly, I say quickly, we're going to destroy all this. No need to keep it. Make sure we get all that greenage right there. We're going to not select that oak tree. Come out over here, just like that. Food, we're going to do a gather's hut, or gather's flag, whatever you want to call this thing, right there. That'll be moved in future. Okay, so we got wood. We need water. So let's put a couple of pumps right there. Let's move the camera so that then we can connect all of those. Storage. And that'll be important. We'll add to that, but for the time being, that will be our primary target. And then we'll lightly add those. Alright, what else do we need? I think that's it. We can get this going 2 times speed. Make sure we get what we need getting taken care of. I think what would be most important is if we get one of these. Put it kind of right there. And yeah, I added one more just because, well, it'll help us to get across here. And then eventually, once we get the science, we'll build some stairs and we'll kind of block, will we block this off? Maybe do something. I don't know. We'll figure this out. But that'll give us water going up to here. Let's go not power, but science. Because this is going to be our next thing that we need to take care of. And, ooh, man. Need to make that look a little cleaner. Oh, and then we need to upgrade this to 18 hours. Make sure we have that taken care of. Right now, I mean, we're not using this for anything. That one little spot right there, that will help. We'll put this a little bit higher. I don't know if we need to connect this with the path, but we'll do it anyway because why not? So we got that going. We got food being collected, but that is not good enough. How do I want to do this? We'll put that there. And then put that there. And we might as well. And then we will upgrade this one because that's important. Oh, we also need, just so we don't go kaput. How do I want to do this? One's not good enough. We're going to need more than that. Let's destroy that one. I'm okay. I think we'll live with that being destroyed. And then we'll add those two. Alright, that's working out well too there. We want this at the high priority level. We have water, that's great. Storage. Because we are going to need a lot of water. Water. Water, water, upgrade 2 of those priorities. I want to upgrade that one just so we have that, and then we're going to max that priority out. Alright, and then let's come up here. Let's actually hit the right button first. And we're going to come up there, cut all those down. And that should do it. Alright, and then once we get these going, I'm going to pause one of them, and we'll just have one going at a time. But that should do it. And they're able to reach all those except for that one right there, which isn't a big deal. But this is more than enough, and then if we're needing to, like, I mean, we can go pretty dang far for trees. We need stairs to get here. What we could do, we really need to get science going. We'll add a beaver there so we have enough. And how many logs do these take? 20. Yeah, that one's a tough pill to swallow right there. Not gonna lie on that one. But we'll manage. We'll make do. But like I said, this is going to be our biggest priority because hopefully we can make it to day 5 before we hit a drought. That is the whole goal and purpose there, because if we do not, we will be in a very large amount of trouble. And we'll actually downgrade that one because that should block off everything that we need to be or need to have blocked off. And while we're waiting for some stuff to be built, developed, and all that fun jazz, I do want to say that this is my truly first time on hard mode with the Iron Tails. I've played a easy mode or normal mode, as you normal mode's pretty much easy mode at this point. So for the challenge and the enjoyment of my viewers, I'm kicking this into hard mode. Once again, challenging map creators to see if we have what it takes to beat what they have put hard work into. And so that's kind of the gist and the goal here, is to beat map creators at what they do. Right now I am also doing the Folktale faction on the Meadows version. You can check that out. That'll be in one of my playlists. But for right now, this is what we're doing. Working with the Iron Tails, seeing if we can master this map and make it. I had cuss, but we'll keep it PG. We're gonna make it our mistress. How about that? So while we're collecting the wood. Alright, so we did develop that, we did finish that, so now we have full control. Actually, we have about 25% control of the water right now. We do have that built. Okay. No, we don't. Why isn't... Oh, we need 20 logs. Alright, so let's... My mouse button would work. Holy cow, I'm sorry for that. Then we're going to come up here, find the wood tab, add that there, high priority that. And then we're going to come right about here and then just finish this whole area off. Something like that. And then, because this is very much like the other map, and I've watched a YouTuber do this, we're going to kind of follow in his footsteps. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We're going to rethink this. Because I kind of wanted to flow through here and I wanted to have as much access as possible to the bad tide. We are going to start with the power wheel first. I'm hoping we can reach that second one. If we can't, oh well, we'll wait until later dates. And then we'll build that. And then if obviously if we add down here, we can rearrange some things. All right, let's unpause that. But we have science going, so we should be able to get that going pretty soon. We gotta get some of those going. I mean, we got 116, but I would like a few more. That didn't really advance our coverage. So what if we come over here, build those, and then we can pause 2 of these. But yeah, we're gonna have to really conserve our... we don't have to conserve as much as that you would think, because we are able to, one, get science, get stairs, we can get up here. That's a large amount of wood. And even stretching out over here, it's just going to be a long haul back. But yeah, priority is to collect basically as much wood, and then we can even come over here and collect this stuff as well. And I don't know if these guys, yep, they can reach that. We can't get up there yet, need the stairs, but we are moving in a good direction. Alright, do we have anybody in there? No, we do not. So I'm gonna minus 1 of you. Put you in there, there you go. So we can start growing some oh my gosh, I can't talk. Food that we can rely on. I know there's a word, I'm searching for the word, I can't, man, too much pressure. You guys put me under too much pressure. Alright, so we have that going. We have a nice little water district coming up on here, which is muy bien. We are clear cutting a lot of things out of our way, which is also good. And once we get this planted, we can pause that, get him out doing other things. And we got 1 log. How much does this guy take? I think it's 30. All right. And then workplace, we're going to put that as a -1. I'm going to up this priority. That'll be a secondary whatever. But yeah, this would be a good place just because of, I believe when the drought comes, this still flows. Or it's going to flow faster. This one will flow faster than this one. But I would like to get somewhat of a tree farm going before we completely cut this out. And then we need to put this at high priority, 25 logs. I don't know if we're going to have enough up for that. We'll put that as a secondary one. We'll leave that as normal. Normal's a good one. So we'll leave that normal. Get this going, hopefully, because we are now at this, so we can get these going. And... oh, there's a tree there. So we'll place that there. And then we'll turn this into a tree grove. That looks planted, so we can pause that. Drought has started, so we can pause this and pause that. Oh man, that's kind of not what you wanted. I still need this up. We still need this going. Because in order to get stairs, which is 70, might be at that for a minute. We need, we'll put that at 4 workers. And then maybe, because we still got 2 people able to, you know, do something here. So let's get those built so we can really clear cut these trees out. This section's still green, so we can still grow in here. My only worry is down here is going to have bad tide until we figure out a way to block this and run this off the map. I'm going to minus 1 of you. Alright, so we got 2 things that you don't need to be in there yet. Okay, we got him going. Oh, we got the wheel, so once water comes back, we'll be able to build our tree farm. That's good. In hopes of, one, we have steps available to us. But we can also do this right here, maybe. I don't know if they're going to cut those trees down. Alright, so we will just say, I'm going to wait until the work day. So we got, looks like a 5-day drought. That might have been a 6-day drought. 5-day drought. That wasn't too terribly bad. That's easy sauce, man. That's nothing to us. Alright, so I'm gonna go with they aren't going to do these. Oh no. Do not destroy that. We're gonna get that going because then we can come up here and also do wood cutting. We'll keep him going. That will help. You can be paused. Alright, come on. Focus on the bigger problems here, bud. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then... oh, I guess it would help to do that. And then we can haircut that. And that'll cover all of that. Alright, so it looks like all the trees are destroyed there. So we can come in here. Yes. And then we can come over here because there's no reason to be over there anymore. And then we can focus on destroying these trees. Okay, so all we need is the 7 planks. We're really close to getting These ready? Nope, they are not ready to be harvested yet. Housing. I feel like, how many does this hold? 10. So we'll have 2 that don't have a house. And we're gonna pause that. We're putting the blueprint there just as a space holder. And I'm pretty sure, yep, if we need to, we can get down over here, cut all this stuff down. And we can destroy you. Hold on. Destroy this one. And then we can play that. And we'll have this at a little bit higher priority. You, I'm keeping just in case some of these trees come back online. And that works. Alright, so we got someone harvesting that, which is muy bien. We got 129 things worth of water. Also good. And like I said, because, I mean, we're almost at the point where we can make stairs and start coming up here and getting some of this oak. That's pretty much my main problem, and my main thing I'm focusing on is collecting wood and making sure we have it. I mean, we can come over here. These would be a little bit closer. And then we can maybe even, once the drought's over, we'll come back and see how far the tiger veins come over on here. So if they don't come too far over here, we could actually use some of this as like farmland. And that would definitely help. Alright, so we got some logs. Might as well play this one. Alright, so stairs are now unlocked. We're gonna come over here. We'll path this up. We're gonna make this look really weird and sad. But I like it. It's looking good. Eventually we're going to move, I think, putting a storage unit over here. Or what am I growing? I think kohlrabies. And that will help that out. Oh, that's so expensive. Part of me's hating myself for that. Oh, that's not what I want. Alright. So let's move you guys. Are over here. And get all those. And high priority these. And we can once again destroy those. And because that path is actually bothering the living daylights out of me, we are going to fix that. Something like that. Alright, what is your... Alright, you should be able to get most of that. That's kind of what we're after anyway. Pathway. If it will click for me, which it does now. Sweet. I don't know if we should go this way or that way. Anyway, we're connected. It's working. It's fine. Looks a little weird, but it is what it is. We're down to 85. We got 1 day left. That should be more than enough to deal with that problem. Okay, that already has its logs. That already has its logs. I don't think they can reach that one. Our next thing is we're gonna need to put this there. Let's kind of build up over here looking like that. And then we will make sure we're on ×2 speed. Kind of come over here in the nice middle area. Build another 2 of those. And that should work. And like I said, we're kind of just waiting for the bad tide or the drought to end, and then kind of figure out where we're at that point. And it's kind of far, but hopefully it'll work out the way it's supposed to. Having one of these haulers might not be a bad idea. How do I want to put this? We'll put that right there. I know I'm building a lot of big things, but you gotta go with it. I think this will work out just fine. And we ate all the blueberries, so this little munchkin does not have any blueberries. We're gonna have to wait until these come in. We got a long time before we get blueberries again. So we could be in a little bit of a problem as far as whatchamacallit, beavers. Alright, we might be able to get some blueberries if we come over here, but that's on the pretense of that stuff actually comes down. Alright, so let's play that. Let's play that. Get you down to 2. And then we need to play that. Yeah, we should be okay. High prioritize this, medium prioritize that. Because one, we need to get blueberries. Blueberries are on the menu, boys. Alright, so Tiger Veins basically alright, what we're gonna do is kind of mark this out. So we know what's what. And then we'll actually even get rid of this path. So we can use a little bit of this for farmland. Which I mean is better than nothing. If we built a forester right here. I mean, that's better than nothing, right? Build that right there. And then let's go over to food. You know what? We'll start, that needs 4, 1. That should be good enough. And then we will come over like this. Alright, start making me some planks so I can start building this up. We need 2 more of those. The only problem I'm seeing is we're starting to die of old age. That is that's a big problem. So we do need to fix that. Alright, so let's go to trees. Line that up. Line this up. Here, here, here. And like that. And then I want that high priority, high job priority, and blueberries. And then we can pause you. And then get this going. And then we can put a lumber dude right there. Cut down some of these trees. And then go to tree planting. And we'll, oh, hold on. Don't need those. And that was almost perfect. Oh, you can also get up here. So, we might as well make this all pretty. There we go. Alright, so you are collecting blueberries. I don't even care if you can reach all that. That seems to be as far as they're able to reach. Let's clear all that out. Get all this looking like it should. Like that. Oh, we got another drought approaching. Alright, sweet. And we're growing a little bit. We have blueberries down here. I'm just wanting to collect these. And we can destroy that one. Let's do this in a fast sort of way. Destroy all that. Yep, there you go. Good job. We don't have a worker in there yet. We can go down to 1. I need you to start planting trees. Let's go to storage. get that going. Alright, so we do have blueberries coming back in. We got planks being made. Don't have any logs. Nobody working those. That isn't big enough for 2 of you, so we will knock 1 of you out. So if we can start knocking some of these out, that'd be great. And then my idea is come up here. We can actually do the levees now. And then I need to start unlocking some of these. Ooh, this is gonna be a little bit stressful. Alright, we're not collecting any Karabis. Prioritize that. Alright, water, we're almost at 200. Okay, we can pause you. That needs to be of high priority. And then we can come over here. Build that. And we can make that look ugly and pretty all at the same time. Alright, we're going to come down to 2 of those guys. So it now makes a little bit more sense. But we are starting to get a little bit more wood, which is a big help. I think we're going to be in an okay spot. Let's invest a little bit more attention into those. Alright, we just need 1 more plank, which this guy should provide any second now. And I mean, once this drought comes, we get these 2 guys back and start cutting down some of these logs. I was just hoping that we could add 30 more water to our already. I mean, we got that's pretty good. How are the beavers doing? Alright, doing okay there. Who would have thought blueberries would have been our problem? Not me. Oh, and you can collect all of those. Alright, that's not bad. How many Karabis you got in there? You got 2 out of 50. Do we have any in there? No, we do not. Alright, so we are eating those Karabis for everything that they're worth, which that may be good or bad. I'm not quite sure at this moment. Alright, we added more water, that's good. Good. Once he finishes planting these trees, hopefully we can get that last little plank. You got plank, so that should be finished anytime soon. Once that's finished, then we can plant all these oaks. And then my goal, what I like doing, is going back and forth. So for a while we'll be on this pine forest area and collecting wood from there. But then we'll have this large grove of oak, and then we'll probably be able to destroy this, because by the time we get to the end of this will be growing back, and then you can kind of see the pattern there. And we gotta stop eating these berries if we want any hope of the future. I wouldn't mind taking these berries, but my issue is, or even these berries, my problem is it seems quite a jump. But we're gonna pause this real quick. How do we do this? We gotta come over here, and then we can put a gather flag right here, and then connect all this up. I think that worked. Where did I put it? Oh, I didn't. Okay. So then we can put this baby right there. And that won't be built for a long time. Alright, so that's connected. Just like that. Alright. And so these die. Interesting. Oh, we need to pause you and pause you. Alright, so we should be good there. No. Oh. I don't know if I really want to build that. What if I upped your priority? If we can get these logs, that'd be doing a good service right there. And also we wouldn't have to go as far for them. Which is kind of important. Alright, we got 2 there, none there, 1 there who needs to be there, none that need to be there anymore. Alright. You both are working. I don't need you. You can't do anything. Alright. I don't know where all my beavers are going, but apparently they got places to go. Alright. That'll work. Alright, we finally got a baby after 2 beavers dying of old age. Okay, you are fully planted, so we don't need you anymore. Do we not have any planks? Come on now. High priority this. Alright, our food is a serious problem. That is for dang certain. Alright, so oh man, how are we gonna do this? I gotta think. Got to think. We're having too many problems. Very few solutions at this current point in time. Alright, so I have to get up here. I have to up that. Right now, we aren't building anything minus this, which it's just taking logs too, so we can deal with that. We have these coming in. We got 180 water. How do I want to do this? Oil press. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's a lot of ingredients. Alright. We already got the... Alright, let's put... Let's hit the right button first. And then we'll destroy that oak. Pathing. It sucks. Alright. How about we do this? And then build the staircase right here. That doesn't work. Let's destroy you. Let's put the staircase right here. Right, yep, that works. Alright, let's get these paths. And tear that up. Why did it do that to me? Alright, and then once we destroy that tree, we'll be able to get up here. Might as well put a woodworker up here. And then we can clear cut all this. Clear cut all that. We're gonna need more woodworkers up here. That is for dang certain. What way did I put that? Alright, we did that the right way. Alright, it's just because it's not connected because of that tree. Alright, cool. And this is going to be the highest priority. We got that going, so this will be wood, planks, have that going. Don't have you going yet. But hey, now we can eventually build that out. And we can come this way and add another one. And then we'll path that out, and that'll be for a future date. Food's still in the hole. We got 133 water left. Oh, we got quite a few wooden logs. I mean, that's something. And that won't fit there. But right there. That's kind of what I've held down for water. And then once that's built, we can switch that to Vista planks. How much does that take? 12? Man, that's nothing. And we can't get up there yet. But what we can do is we could come over here, clear cut all this down, and then build a dam right here. My only issue with that is I want to wait until our bad tide comes, our population comes up a little bit. We did take a hit for not getting these pods ready. So 4 more logs, Should be able to take care of that. $150, holy cow. Yeah, this is where the folktales are a little bit easier to manage and deal with. That is for dang certain. That is for dang certain. I'm gonna plank that up, because we are gonna be needing so many planks. We can pause that. Alright. One day, 140 left. We're doing pretty good on that department. Man. Alright, so we're going to need to log this thing up. Hopefully these trees are almost ready. If we can click on them. 64. You're working on that. Yeah, I need to get these logs planted. And cut these down. That'll give us a nice good chunk of whatchamacallit. Come over here. I mean, we can do the same thing. Come over here, dam it up. My only problem, like I said, block this off and then have it, the bad tide, shoot this way. And then same with this side. Block this off, shoot it that way. Get these going. Are you kidding me? This is all... Alright. We're gonna clear cut that down. We're gonna get that going. That shouldn't be a problem. We got 1 day left, 85. Alright, we did a good job. Ain't no reason why these trees are still up. Oh man, okay. So... made it through this. Alright, and then can we exit this and then put planks in here? And I think that'll be alright. And what is that? I think that's the right way to do that. And then we'll have a place to actually put our food. Hey, we got 2 planks. Alright, play that. Play that. Start getting some water pumping. Be more than okay. Alright. So we made it through 2 bad tides. Or not 2 bad tides, 2 droughts. We are struggling with food. Water we've pretty much nailed, but the food is definitely a problem, and I'm going to be working on fixing that and coming up with a plan. But as you can tell, staircase up here, this is going to be to help defect or move the drought or bad tides this way if we have them, to protect the good water so that we can keep growing stuff and at least make it through in that kind of way. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like, thumbs up button, all that fun stuff. And if you have any tips, tricks to help with the iron teeth, I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.